physical game. Were you expecting that based on having played them already?
Yeah, we know they're a physical team. They got bigs that are big. It's just kind of a grinded out game, physical game, and we found a way. So that's all that matters.
Huge down the stretch. You had a couple of big buckets for the Chase to get you guys the lead. What about all the stops and holding them without a field goal for as long as you guys?
Yeah, I mean that's the main thing that our coaches talk to us about. Sometimes you can't control what the ball's going in, and you can only control your effort and your defense and how hard you play. So we picked it up on that end.
Victor made the point that coach at halftime said, look, you got to pick up the intensity. So what was the thought out of the court there in the second half?
Yeah, I think, we had a lot of energy to start the game, got up to an 8-point lead, 10-point lead, something around there. And, they started battling back. I think the energy kind of died down. And, coming to the locker room, it was a little just, not where it needs to be. And, coach kind of jumped us for that. And, we started out slow, but we picked it up. So, I know coach is happy about that.
After falling in the opening round of the ACC tournament last season, how good does it feel to get over that hump this year, and how much was that loss brought up this week in preparation?
Yeah, it kind of sucks that one of the players on that team that beat us is on this team now, but, he's been great. That was in the back of my mind, just walking in here, just seeing the logos, and, it's just didn't want to have that happen my last year, and, I'm glad the outcome was different.
You guys were in a close game for the first time in a while. Most of these ACC games have been 10 points or more. I guess experience helps in this situation. You just haven't been in a bunch of nail biters.
Yeah, I think this is big for us, especially going into the next round and eventually into March Madness. Every game's not going to be a blowout, and you got to find ways to win the close games, and that's good, and that's what we did today.
In one of the sequences in the final couple of minutes, I saw Coach Brownell kind of yelling at you, kind of told him, chill out a little bit. We got this out here. How much does that interaction kind of happen on a daily when practice and everything like that is telling him, take a step back, we got this?
Yeah, we all kind of have some high intensity, moments, and sometimes Coach needs to, just relax a little bit, but he's usually always right, even when he's yelling really loud. But it's just good, a connection that I've been able to build with him over 4 years, and he's able to listen to me. So
back in your mind when you got on the court tonight, Louisville had won. That's one of the two teams that beat you during the regular season. Just some thoughts about going against them. I guess you expect a physical kind of game.
Yeah, it's they kind of punked us when we went up there. We're just gonna do what we do, and it's great to have another chance to play them again, and we're just gonna play our ball.
I saw you working the crowd a little bit there late in the game. Mm-hmm. Talk about the Clemson fans, great crowds you guys had out there tonight.
Yeah, that was big. They gave us a lot of momentum. Once we got some shots to fall and, got some stops, they were loud. And, that's big time in games like this. They helped us, just roll, and they were big tonight.
When it comes to this time of year in tournament settings and you got to flip a switch and start playing back to back to back to back, what's the biggest challenge, the biggest difference compared to that and what happens regular season when you got 4 or 5 nights in between games?
Yeah, just, being smart, just recovering and doing what our trainer tells us to do. You're not going to feel great the next day, but at the end of the day, you got to win ball games, be ready for the next game, and just do what our trainer says and you'll feel ready.
Do you think for you and Chase and some other guys who returned from last year, it helps that you know what it's like to go deep in postseason? Even in this event, which there's more beyond this event.
Absolutely. It's one thing that Coach came in here and said, the fun's in the winning at this time of year. And when you go to the next round, it just gets more fun and more fun. And that's something that me and Chase were able to experience last year. And we kind of, telling these new guys that you just leave it all on the floor. And, at the end of the day, we're going to win games.